Hey guys, before the video starts I want to announce the winner. I gave everybody a random number from, I believe we had 23 entries, so a number between 1 and 23, and it landed on 20. So the winner is, she's right here, I don't want to butcher your name. But if that is you, let me know in the comments, and also message me on pretty much every type of social media, all with the same name of Kilos and Cosplay. I'll also link it below, so you message me Twitter, Instagram, my figure collection, anywhere, and I will get that to you. And I will send you the gift card via email, so I will also need to know your email. But congratulations. Thanks everyone so much for entering. Once we hit 1,000, we're gonna do it all again. It's gonna be a little bigger that time too. Thanks. All right, hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel at Kilos and Cosplay. My name is Sydney, and today we're doing something a little different, obviously. We're in my car in a whole different setting because we're doing a manga shopping haul today. I'm trying out a different manga, or a different Barnes & Noble that's like a little further from where I live, so I am intrigued. Sometimes they have good stuff. They're kind of a smaller one, but I've had some success there before. But I'm going with my best friend today, and I can't wait. We're gonna have fun. I love that even though she's not into the same stuff, she's always willing to listen to me ramble and spend hours at Barnes & Noble, so bless up, she's the sweetest. Support your homie's hobbies, like, no matter how, like, opposite you guys are, so I'm very excited. So let's just go ahead and get to it. I'll do a haul when I get home. I think the rest of this video will be a voiceover because I just kind of feel awkward talking in public like that. So the rest will probably be a voiceover, and then we'll discuss everything from there. All right, let's go. I'm so excited. All right, hello. I figured we would just do some subtle commentary as I just let the video clip play through and talk about some ones that I've been considering. If anybody recommends any of the ones that I was considering, please let me know, because I've been definitely considering After the Rain. I've been seeing that a lot lately. Don't know if it's good, but it looks really cute. But they didn't have volume 1, otherwise I probably would have got it. Of course, we have the beautiful Berserk. I decided to collect the deluxe editions, but the covers of the smaller ones are very pretty too. I've also been hearing some things about Beyond the Clouds. I'm not 100% sure if it'd be up my alley, but it looked really cute and wholesome. But if it's not, somebody please let me know. Another one that's kind of intriguing me is this Delicious Dungeon. Is it about somebody that just cooks in a dungeon? But I really like the cover, and I do like kind of more like medieval-y type manga, so I'm intrigued. Devil's Part-Timer is one that I definitely want to pick up eventually. I've been really liking the anime of The Detective Is Already Dead, so I might pick up the manga. Then of course we have the last volume of Demon Slayer. I actually have the box set ordered for next month, so we will be getting all of that. I figured that was just easier, and I liked the concept of having it all in a box. The Bleach covers are really pretty. I don't know if that's like a side story or what that is. Black Clover, also another series that I'm very much interested in collecting. Let me know if it's worth watching or collecting as a manga. And ignore my finger just getting in the way because I was nervous. Another series I want to collect is Akame Kill. I'm very intrigued by this one. It looks like it's got like nice sword fights and some fan service, so that one is also on my radar. Also, I started watching Assassination Classroom. loving it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the box set eventually. Not right now, but I can see this turning into one of my favorites, and I would love to also read it in the manga. Exorcist was actually one of my first mangas I've ever got, but I never collected beyond volume 1, so don't know if I'll ever go back to that. This one kind of looked good. Like, I kind of love like the spicy ladies in some suits. I kind of regret not getting more of Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I can't talk, because now I can't find hardly any volumes. The Drifting Classroom is also another one that I eventually do want to pick up, but I'm not in a rush to get it. I just think the card capture Sakura ones are just so cute, and then I love that she is wearing the outfit of one of my figures that I own. Bungo Stray Dogs, everyone loves that show. Definitely one that I am considering picking up eventually, but also not in a big rush to get. This one was intriguing me. I've been seeing it on TikTok, Boys Run the Riot. I do end up picking it up a lot. If you see me leave any sitting out on the shelf, I end up pretty much picking them up, because I didn't want to put it back just because I knew I was going to get it. But I'm very interested to see how that one's going to play out, and I talk about it more later. Of course, all the Attack on Titans. I would love to get a box set of Attack on Titans instead of collecting individually. I was excited to find the first volume of Bakuman, because I literally can never find anything less than like a volume 18 or 20, so that one I definitely pick up. Interesting Cruella DeVille kind of manga. I'm not sure what that's all about. I've been thinking about collecting the light novel of Classroom the Elite. I hear it's better than the anime, and I did like the anime, so I am very intrigued. So let me know if it's worth picking up. Of course, there's Fire Force, Fly Me to the Moon, one of my favorite romance animes. Super cute, very wholesome, and she is best girl. Food Wars is another one that I've been considering picking up. Love the covers. I mean, look at that. My man looks fine. Don't know who he is, but he looks fine. So that is something I want to start picking up too. I Cannot Reach You. I actually ended up, I have both volumes now, so I can't wait to start finally reading that. Given, I was very excited to see that they had more volumes. I kind of regret not getting 4 and 5 because I cannot find it at my other Barnes & Noble. Goblin Slayer is also another one I'm considering picking up. I know it's interesting, but I do want to read it. I considered getting this one as well to just complete the collection that I have, because I think it only goes up to 3 volumes, so maybe next time. I'm just interested by all the pretty dungeon girls. I don't know. And Hell's Paradise is another one. I actually found volume 1 recently, and I'm excited to start reading it and seeing if it's worth some of the hype that I've been seeing. And then you got Heaven's Design Team. It just seems super cute and funny, so I ended up also picking this one up, so I'm very excited to start that one as well. Eventually, I do want to collect mangas of High School DxD, but that's also one I'm very much not that big of a rush to collect. Oh yeah, they had a lot of Horimiya there, and I was surprised. And of course, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. I saw a figure of this character recently, and I had to get it because I just need no more source material before I make the decision. I consider getting the next volume of How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, but I decided against it for right now. I also really want to read the realistic hero one, but there's no volume 1. Of course, we have all the beautiful JoJo. Love is War is another one that I can never find like volume 2 and 3 of, so I'll probably just get that online. This one, this was the first time I ever heard of this series, so I did end up picking this up because it was very interesting, and I also watched the anime of it recently and finished it, and it was super cute. It was missing a little something for me at the end, but maybe I'll get that in the manga. And looking back, now I regret not picking up volume 1 of Carnival, because didn't know that was there. I am very upset now, because I can't find that on my local one. Of course, you got Kiss Him Not Me. I have a few volumes of that, but it's one that I'm kind of just taking my time collecting too. And then a lot of Komi Can't Communicate. I did end up, I believe, picking up volume 3 here. So I aggressively point at it. Laid Back Camp is also one of my favorite, like, kind of chill ones, but I don't know if I'll get the manga. Of course, we have Toru and Hayakimaru, one of my favorites, so I do end up picking up volume 2 because I do have volume 1 currently. Very random Marie Kondo manga, not sure why she has a tidying up one, but I mean, this looks interesting. I don't know really anything about this series, but I'm always like really drawn to the covers for some reason, so let me know if it's good. And here I'm struggling to put it back without causing a bunch of chaos. Of course, we love A Life Lessons with Uromachi Onisan. Favorite series. I was considering getting this Junji Ito volume. I ended up not, because I needed to kind of like, there's other volumes I was more interested in at the time. Then we have, I think it's, Love Kill. I'm very intrigued by that one. Me and my brother have like an ongoing joke about me and Abyss because he just keeps recommending it to me, and I'm like, I will get to it eventually. Just give me time, I'm getting through other ones. It's just a pretty cover. Don't know really anything. I sometimes like some magic mangas, so if anybody has good recommendations for those, let me know. Of course, you got all of My Hero. I don't think I'll ever collect it, to be honest. My Dress Up Darling is also a very good one. I have all 1 through 4 right now, yeah. I saw somebody talking about My Summer View, so I do end up picking that one up. I just need more volumes of My Next Life as a Villainess, one of my favorite series. And then here we go with My Summer Review. I actually read it, super wholesome, and I can't wait for the second one to come out. Number 6 is another one that I have only the first volume of, and I'm having a hard time finding volume 2, so might be another online buy. And then the beautiful Noragami covers, also one of my favorites. I definitely want to collect all of those just because they are so pretty. I like it's like almost like pastels, and I don't know, it's just super cute. Of course, all the One Punch Man. I am starting to collect that now too. This is it Orient? Yeah, I just really have been digging the covers, and I keep picking it up every time I go manga shopping, and I'm just not sure. Our Dreams at Dusk, it does sound interesting, and it is one that I do want to collect eventually, but it's like a coming out and coming of age story, but the colors are so pretty and I'm very intrigued. They had a lot of Oran Host Club here, which I was really surprised to see, but I've been waiting for the box set forever. I've had it on like back order at Right Stuff, so we're just waiting. I really did like the anime, that's why I was aggressively pulling at that manga. I also do want to start collecting the Pokemon Adventures manga. That's because I hear great things about that. I know there's an anime adaptation of that right now, but I don't know much beyond that. Perfect Blue is another one that I would love to read because I hear it's like a good, like, scary one. And then we have Perfect World. I ended up picking volume 6 up. I love the series. Promise Neverland's another one that I'm slowly collecting, as well as the Quintessential Quintuplets. I just think their spines are really I like the colors. They're super nice pastels. I'm torn if I will ever collect Rising of Shield Hero because a lot of people say I've been like dropping it. So maybe I'll just stick with the anime. This is another, I keep debating if I want to collect Rent a Girlfriend. I'm not sure. Then I was surprised to see this, the Kenshin one here, so I ended up picking that up. They had a lot of volumes. Like, Where's the Way of the House Husband? I have volume 1, and I thought about picking up volume 2, but I went against it for today. Weathering with You is another one. I really like the covers. I'm just wondering if I just want to watch the movie first or just get the mangas. Of course, All the Beautiful Yona of the Dawn, which I've been collecting consistently, and there is the Yakuza Lover. That back cover. Okay, so we are back, and I want to show you guys the manga haul, like what I was able to get today, and also what I got yesterday, because I went to a different Barnes & Nobles yesterday that's like closer to my house, so I just figured I would just combine them all together. Makes it easier. So we'll go ahead and get started. I think we'll start with these kind of combination, like 3-in-1s that I have. The first one we have is The Gray Man, and I love that these like 3-in-1s are like only like 15 bucks. So I was like, well, I'd rather do that, especially because like they didn't have like any like smaller volumes, so I was like, well, I'll just do that. And I've been very intrigued by this story. I hear a lot of people talking about it. Essentially, this is about like Alan Walker, who lives in the 19th century, and he is in search of a substance called, I think it's like innocence. And it's a mysterious substance used to fight demons called Akuma. So I'm all about any kind of thing like that. So I feel like this is gonna be right up my alley. I love kind of like mystery, older time settings, and you know, I love a Demon Slayer. I love watching demons get taken down. To me, that's really interesting. So I think I'm gonna really enjoy this one. Hopefully I can find some more, and I do actually really like this art style, like the more I was looking into it, so I'm intrigued. Up next we have an Ambius, if I can talk. It's a 2-in-1 essentially, and it is That Wolf Boy Is Mine, and it's pretty much about a boy that can change into a wolf. Sounds dumb, but I really like the mangaka who makes those Not So Sweet Boys, and this is her other work. And like, if you can't tell kind of like the similarities of the art style, like I'll post a picture of like the Not So Sweet Boys and this, and this is like one of my favorite styles. It looks super cute, and you know, I love some just cheesy romance stuff. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. So the next one, I didn't know that they were still printing and making volumes, but it is Skip Beat, and it's another 3-in-1, and I was just surprised that they had it. I see a lot of people have this in their collection. I really like the concept of the story, so I think I'm gonna really like this. And I love that, again, it's a 3-in-1, especially when the like series have such a long, like growing amounts. I sometimes like to just do the bigger collection, especially especially older series. I find myself really wanting to get these. I don't know why, but I like it, and I'm excited to read this and hopefully find some more. And up next we have Kenshin. I honestly can't say the first name, but I started watching this, and I know it has like some hype around it, but it is like an older series. I only watched like a few episodes, so I haven't got too far into it because I started kind of watching the more seasonal anime. But the manga looks good, and honestly, I liked what I saw from the first bit, so I think I can I think I'll find myself really enjoying this series, so I'm very excited. I love that they've had some of these like kind of older series just chilling at Barnes & Noble still. I'm kind of surprised. Up next we have Vinland Saga Volume 3. I cannot find Volume 2 in any stores right now, so gonna have to get that online, but yeah, I love Vinland Saga. I watched the anime because I like started reading the manga, and then I went and watched the anime. The anime like completely captivated me, and I did enjoy what I read from the manga. I was really intrigued where it left off in the anime, and I know season 2 is coming out eventually, but I really want to get a head start and start reading the mangas and kind of see what happens, because that ending, just like, I can't wait to see some character development happening, and it was just so many like mixed emotions, and I like binged through it, so I cannot wait to see what happens next. Up next we have A Sign of Affection, and it's pretty much about the girl Yuki. She is really into like fashion, but she's also deaf, so it's kind of, she ends up developing a crush on this boy, so you kind of just get to see how their relationship plays out, and like her friends are kind of like, I don't know if this boy's gonna hurt you or what's gonna happen, so I'm intrigued to see if this dude's genuine or not. The art style is really what drew me in. The cover, everything like that, it just looks super cute. So again, big sucker for some romance anime, especially with like kind of different like disabilities and such being played out. I really like to see how it gets navigated, and I feel like even I learn some stuff about it, so I'm excited. It looks so cute. Up next we have Heaven's Design Team. I don't see a lot of people talking about this one, but I saw it and it just seemed super cool, and it's pretty much about like them having to make the animals for the earth, and kind of seeing like the reject ones, the ones that didn't end up making the cut. And you also in here get to learn, because I saw some like pictures when I was skipping through of like the actual animals, so you kind of get to learn about those, and I just think that's super neat. I love that they add like a realistic element into the manga, and like getting to learn something but also enjoying it. It's so fun. So it looks super good, and I really like the art style, so I'm very excited. Up next, this one really intrigued me just on the art alone. I knew nothing about it, 'cause I don't know if it's like newer or what, but it is Boys Run the Riot, and it's essentially about a couple of transgender teens and kind of navigating that, learning how to start to feel comfortable becoming who they want to be, who they feel, you know, like who they really are, like where they're like getting forced to be someone they're not, so they kind of are getting that freedom. He feels he can't open up to his friends about how he is feeling inside, and feeling trapped as a girl. He ends up meeting somebody else who's kind of in the same like situation, same feelings, so they can really like lean on each other. So I'm very excited. This art style is beautiful too, so I cannot wait to see how they play that out and how they represent, so I'm excited. Alright, the next manga I have is My Summer of You, and essentially it is BL, and it is about two boys who have a shared love of films, and they end up falling in love themselves, and it just seems super sweet and wholesome. The art looks beautiful. It, like, oh, it just looks so cute. I mean, that's just adorable. I don't know how new this is, but it really caught my attention. Like, I wanted a nice, like, just sweet romance, and I think this would be a good one. If you ever want like a reading log or anything like that, let me know. I'd be 100% down to do them. Heck, I might do them anyway. But I'd love to just talk about what I read. I've been really binging through my manga lately, so starting to get some ideas for some other videos. So if that's something that interests you, please let me know down below. Alright, next is one of my favorites, and probably one of like the first series that I really started liking, and it is Perfect World Volume 6. Again, this is another kind of like a disability one, where our main male character was in an accident and lost his ability to walk, and they were like friends in like high school, so they ended up like working at the same company, and that's how they kind of reconnected. So it's her kind of, she was reliving her crush towards him, but also having to learn to navigate this kind of new thing, essentially this new disability that she has no idea anything about, while a lot of people on the outside are trying to get in between them and tell them why they shouldn't be together, or how she's never gonna understand him and all that stuff. So it's kind of, it's bittersweet. I've been waiting for it to get sweet again. It's been really bitter. I feel like it's expected to be kind of like a mixed emotions type of manga, so be prepared for that. Up next we have volumes 2 and 3 of Hatsuharu, and I love this art style. It is so pretty. That's really what's been captivating me. I read the first volume and I know I really liked it, but it's been so long and I've read so many between them that I genuinely cannot remember the full premise of what drew me in the first time. I mean, it's a little bit of a generic romance, but I'm a sucker for generic romance with pretty art. So I think I'm gonna go back. I gotta find it. I know I put it somewhere in my like shelf, but I have to go and find it again because I'm gonna reread it and kind of refresh my memory. But it just looks cute. I can't get over the art style. It's so cute. It's so pretty. Up next we have Daytime Shooting Star Part 4. I still haven't started reading Daytime Shooting Star, but this cover was just too beautiful to pass up. And I know I'm gonna love this series, but like this is right up my alley in art style, so I just went ahead and got it. I know I'm gonna love it, and I can't wait. Maybe I'll start reading it tonight. It's just so cute. Up next we have volume 11 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Some reason there's like a surplus of volume 11 just hanging around like every Barnes & Noble that I've been at. I don't know why. Usually it's like they're gone, especially when you got this man on the cover and you're telling me he's just sitting in Barnes & Nobles. That also right me. Anime supremacy. And I feel hurt that these are just sitting in there. Go buy them. Everyone and their mother, I feel, knows what Jujutsu Kaisen's all about. It's super fun. Definitely get into it. Even if you don't want to read the manga, please go watch the anime. It's so good. I mean, obviously I'm a big fan. Alright, next up we have volume 3 of Mint Chocolate. I love this so much. But it also feels like it has like their step siblings. No, she had a crush on him, and I think he had a crush on her before they were like officially siblings. So it's not super weird. It's gonna seem weird, but it's not as weird as it sounds. But it's so cute. but I can't help myself but to love it, and the characters are so lovable. And I feel like it like added like something different to the series of this like steps like trope. I feel like it's just sounding bad, but please give it a shot. Don't look past it. Give it a go. Right, next up we have volume 2 of Quintessential Quintuplets. I'm definitely going to be collecting all of it, and I'm definitely wanting to get some scale figures of the girls. I don't know who's best girl right now. I still don't know who I want to root for. Kind of leaning towards Miku. But I don't know. I also really like her too. But either way, this is a harem kind of manga and anime about one boy kind of having to essentially pick between some quintuplets. It's funny, it's cute, and there's a lot of best girls to be had, so it's worth trying if any of that sparks your interest. Alright, up next we have volume 2 of The Legend of Dorodoro and Hayakimaru. I'm in love with this series. I fell in love with the anime. I haven't started reading the manga, but I cannot wait to get into it. Like, this is just so pretty, and I'm pretty sure this is like the newer art style. It has to be. Yeah, it has to be the newer art style, and it's just so pretty. I can't wait. Like, every time I flip through this, I get excited again because I love this series so much. Beautiful art. Definitely check it out. It's funny, sad, sweet, intense, action, all that great stuff mixed into one. Give it a go. Up next we have, I don't want to butcher the first name, but Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. So I'll leave it at that. This one has kind of what sold me like to want to try this. I haven't heard anybody talking about it, and I'm just really enthralled in by the art and the concept. The concept is kind of stereotypical in a way, where it's like, oh, the girl got left with not her father's debt, but her grandfather's debt, and she ends up getting kidnapped, taken to a demon world, where she either has to marry the head of the inn that her grandfather trashed, or she gets to get eaten by demons. But she ain't gonna back down that easy. No, she is an independent woman, and she's gonna work hard to pay off that debt without having to do any of those. So I'm intrigued. I like strong women. Let's see what happens. Up next we have volume 3 of Komi Can't Communicate. Can't wait for the anime adaptation. I think it's coming out in October. And this is like the art, a style of like all the covers are just super beautiful. They draw me in. And the concept really speaks to me as someone who has had such social anxiety and wanted so badly to learn to come out of her shell so she could, you know, make all the friends that she wanted to make. Very relatable. If you've ever suffered with social anxiety, kind of being scared to talk to people, I think this would be great. I can't wait to start getting more into it, but I feel you, girl. I feel you. But it seems super cute, and I cannot wait to start reading more and more. Up next we have, this one's still wrapped, but it's the Yakuza Lover. And I saw this on TikTok, and it's like kind of more of a spicier adult manga. So I was like, well, I think I would go ahead and give that a go. Because I was kind of surprised they had it at Barnes & Noble, so I was like, okay, I'm sold. But it's essentially about a girl and a Yakuza member, kind of seeing their relationship and how that plays out with some nice little spice. Obviously, I don't think they'd wrap it if it didn't have a nice little bit of spice. So I cannot wait to get into this one too. The art's really pretty, especially the art on the back. I'm a big fan. Up next we have The King Beast. I honestly do not know a lot about this, but this art style drew me in greatly. I just think it's beautiful. The back is beautiful. I honestly don't know much about the concept, but I think it has something to do with kind of like royalty for this kind of time. So I am intrigued. I feel like I'm gonna like it. it looks really, really cute and intense, like cute and intense. That's right up my alley too. Up next we have volume 1 of Bakuman. This is a series I've been really wanting to collect, and I can't believe I finally have the first volume because I'm never finding the first volume in stores. But essentially it's a manga about writing a manga. But the art looks cool and I hear fantastic things about this. So I've just been waiting and waiting and waiting to see if I can find volume 1. And it just happened to be my lucky day, so it must be time. So I can't wait to start getting into this one next. I got How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Now listen, I only got this because they have a bare-legged version of this character coming out free, and I really wanted to know more about the series. But it seems honestly really interesting. It's an isekai, it seems, but of course it's gonna be just probably a big fan servicey isekai, and sometimes I kind of dig those, so we shall see. And the covers, like the art covers, are just super cute. Like, I'm a big fan. Up next, I could not believe they had it, but they had volume 4 of Horimiya. I'm surprised because I have not seen hardly anything besides volume 1 and I think volume like 13 in any of my stores. So of course I had to pick it up. This one, like, I've been having a really hard time trying to never find anywhere in stock, but it's got the dad. Why am I simping for the dad too? I don't know, but I'm a fan. So I can't wait to start finally being able to collect hopefully all of these, like we're slowly getting there, so I can actually binge read it again and catch up on where it left off in the anime, because this is a very cute series. Next we have volume 2 of Given. I've been dying to collect all of Given. I really enjoyed the anime and I did enjoy the movie. And this is just, who doesn't know Given? I feel like Given's like such a popular one nowadays, but it's, I just need to know more. I just need to know more. So hopefully I can find volume 3 next, because I've been finding volumes 4 and 5, but I've been holding off. But it's just so sweet. Sweet and sad. Up next we have volumes 1 and 2 of The Misfits of Demon King Academy. Recently the mangaka unfortunately passed away, and now I feel even more of a push to start collecting the series because I really, really loved her work. And honestly, I don't even know if this has been out or if I've been just skipping over it at Barnes & Noble. Honestly, I didn't even know they had a manga of it, but I adore this series. It was so good. It's funny, full of action, and of course we got our best girl Misha just vibing. Her sister's good too. Sasha's a height, but best girl. Up next we have volumes 1, 2, and 3 of One Punch Man. Now, I've been waiting a long time to start collecting it, and I finally decided to make the plunge. One Punch Man is just so good. The art style is beautiful, and I mean the concept is just fantastic. It's a very popular series for a reason, and it deserves it. Like, it deserves all the hype it gets. I can't wait to start reading the manga. I watched the anime a long time ago, so I kind of want to rewatch that again too, because I really did love it. And I mean, come on, you can't beat this art. It's just so pretty. And the concept, chef's kiss, fantastic. Saved the best for last. It is volume 2, the deluxe edition of Berserk. As I'm sure a lot of you know, the mangaka has passed away that has made Berserk, and I feel like I was already starting to collect it, but I feel like even after the fact that he passed away, I felt more of a push to just go ahead and start collecting the big editions of it, because it's a fantastic story, amazing manga, just amazing work in general. I can't wait to enjoy it, and really I feel like this way I can appreciate it more than I could with like the smaller editions, because I ended up actually selling my smaller like single volumes of it, because I just think this is going to showcase the art 10 times better. Not that it was bad in the other one, but I really like how it looks in this one as opposed to the smaller volumes. I love the covers. I think it's 100% worth the price you pay for these. Like, they're $15 a pop. I can't find volume 1, so that kind of sucks. But I just decided to make one and get volume 2. I really wanted to start getting it as soon as I could. So I can't wait to start getting into this and getting to really appreciate the work and effort that was put into this series. Alright, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed that haul. Enjoyed kind of like my first kind of vlog-esque video of my manga shopping. So I love to start doing some more of those. I feel like I'm starting to get more comfortable, because I was definitely really nervous out there the first time. So hopefully I can get a little more comfortable and film a little better. I did my best this time, but there were like people walking around kind of looking like, what are you doing? But I have my friend with me, so I feel like that kind of helped boost my confidence a little bit more. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know what manga series you recommend. Do you like any of these, and is there any other ones I should give a shot? Just let me know. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.